Hello, hello, happy Monday. It is Monday, September 16th, and I'm just checking in with you. I had some errands to run this morning and got the doggo back there. Hi, baby. She just got a haircut. She looks beautiful. Yeah, not much writing this morning. I did a little bit, probably about 800 words. I guess that's a lot for a lot of people, but I'm hoping to get fully into the 10K that I'm supposed to do for my ghostwriting. I filmed the video this morning, which was a lot of fun with my new setup, which I'm super excited. I'll show you in a little bit. It'll be a little bit for me, but I'll do a quick transition over there. You're getting a real sneak peek here of my new setup. Here we go. I got some light boxes, or soft boxes I think they're called. And I had my tripod set up here, mirror behind it so I can use the back camera of my phone. I'm still using my phone. So that's it. And I'm sitting on my little ottoman here instead of my chair, because if I put my chair in here, it's way too close. So that was my little experiment today. And I had a little chance to look at the footage and what? Want to say hi? I had a little chance to look at the footage, but I will do some editing tomorrow. I usually do editing on Tuesdays when I film on Mondays. So for right now, I have about 45 minutes until I gotta pick up the kid. I won't have much time in the afternoon to write, so I'm gonna write a little bit now, and we'll see how far we get. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, September 17th. Yes, I just had to check before I started filming. Sorry I didn't check in yesterday, my day got away from me. I ended up really close to finishing the 10K that I need to send in for this third book in my contract for my ghostwriting. We usually send in the first 10K for a sort of tone review. So the editor will check the beginning of the book to make sure that everything looks fine and we're ready to go. So I'm going to hand that in a couple weeks sooner than I am supposed to, so I can stay on target with my schedule. So today I worked a bit more on that. I'm doing more of a review, and I have about, I think, 200 words left, which is not too bad. I will probably finish very soon today. So also on my agenda is to send a guest post over to the Jumping Reds. I'm going to be on their blog on October 4th. I think I've mentioned that before, but if not, I'll link their blog down below. It's when I met Hallie Efron at a book event. She invited me to be on her blog with a whole bunch of other mystery writers, which is great. Even though my book is a Christmas festive romance wrapped up for Christmas, in case you didn't know, I'm going to tweak the guest post a little bit to have to do with the mystery, because there is a little bit of a mystery, at least from one character's point of view in the book. Someone's keeping secrets. So yeah, I'm really excited to send that off to her and see what they think of my book, and all the readers on there as well. So I will link their blog down below. If you're interested in following it, do follow it. If not, I'll post a direct link when the blog post goes live. Also, for the agent that I'm interning with, I have a reader report I need to work on. I just finished another one of the books that this agent had sent to me. Today's a little more of a bunch of little things that I have to do. Nothing big, no big word count for today. Sometimes an author's life isn't necessarily just writing or revising. It's a lot of other things going on, especially promoting a book or doing other sort of side hustles. I'm not getting paid for the internship, but it has been a eye-opening experience, and I'm so glad that I was able to do this. I'm so thankful because when I'm coming up on writing and querying hopefully the young adult thriller that I need to write, I'm hoping to do that next year. I have a better sense of what agents are really looking for, and I'm learning so much in this experience that I know that I'll have a little bit of a leg up when it comes to doing that. So that's all I have for you for now. I'll check in with you soon. Well, happy Thursday! It's Thursday, September 19th. And I did not check in yesterday for reasons. I didn't have a very good correspondence with someone within my work. Yes, it has to do with writing. No, I'm not going to talk about it. So it happened, I wasn't in a great mood, and these things happen. Over the years, I've only had a few instances where I am just completely debilitated when it comes to writing, and that's usually if like an editor has left, my editor specifically, and just a few other things. Sometimes a really bad review when I actually used to read reviews. But this one kind of hit home for me. So I'm not going to delve into that too much. And that is why I love having writer friends who really understand when certain things go down. I'm over it. I'm done. Just wanted to say I love writer friends and thank you so much. You know who you are for talking to me. So I wanted to bring better news. I actually was going to do this yesterday, but I just actually didn't have time. But I wanted to talk about Contemporaryathon. I am taking part in Contemporaryathon, which is a readathon with contemporary books. So that's taking place September 23rd, which would be today when you're seeing this, through the 29th. So I would love for you to join me. I am not going to do a YouTube readathon vlog like I've done for the Buzzwordathon and Summerathon. I wanted to do something different, so I'm going to do this on my Instagram between my stories and my posts. I thought it would be a little something different and a little easier for me. I am still going through the promotion period for Wrapped Up for Christmas, and I'm gearing up to do a edit session for my ghostwriting, so I just don't want to commit to doing a full video on anything. I will be checking in on Instagram, so if you want to follow me, it's at author Katlyn Duncan. I'll link it below if you want to follow along. I'd love to take part in the readathon with you. If you are reading along, tag me, message me. I'm so excited to take part. So I wanted to quickly just let you know what I'm reading. If you've watched any of my other reading vlogs, when it comes to readathons, I can only really manage 3 books at a time. So I'm sticking with 3. I managed to do 3 books to encompass all of the challenges. The first book is We Told 6 Lies by Victoria Scott. This is a 2019 release and a dark and hard-hitting book. So anytime I've done the Contemporaryathon, I always like to add in a little bit of a thriller in there. So I'm really excited to read this book. It's actually signed, I think. She was doing a promotion with Scribbler because she and Lindsay Cummings are the creators of the Scribbler box, which you all know I love. So I ended up buying this book and I'm really excited to read it. This book is Gone Girl Meets One of Us is Lying, in this gripping teen psychological thriller that will leave you guessing into the final twist. I am so excited to read this. Oh, also it has yellow on the cover. That's one of the challenges. So the next book I'm reading, and all of these books I'm so excited to read, is Slay by Brittany Morris. If you watched my BookCon recap, you know I met this lovely, lovely lady twice in one day. It was so nice to talk to her. I'm so thrilled for her debut novel, Slay. So this is a 2019 release and it's a diverse read. So the main character, Kira, is a Black gamer who created this entire gaming world, and it sort of reminds me of, I think it's supposed to be like similar to Black Panther, and it's about a kid who gets killed in real life, but it has sort of ties to the game, and so she goes under fire when it comes to this game. So I'm so excited to read this. I actually read the first chapter way back in BookCon when I was waiting in line for all my signings, and it was so good and it was so hard to put down, but I really wanted to save it to closer to release date. It actually comes out the 24th. So I'm going to read this first when it comes to Contemporaryathon because I want to get it done as soon as possible, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to speed through this one. The last but not least book is Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno. This one ticks a lot of boxes, along with yellow on the cover, and it's diverse, an illustrated cover. It has plants on the cover. I'm assuming those are plants. It better be because none of my other books have plants on them, but I would assume there's plants even though there's just a little bit there. It is beloved by a member of BookTube, and you're supposed to shout out that BookTuber, so I'd like to shout out Chelsea Darling Reads. for recommending this book. She has recommended it so many times. I think it has just burned into my brain as a book that I have to read, and I'm so excited to read it. Because Chelsea loves it so much, I have tried to stay away from spoilers. I'm sure I have been spoiled about few things, but I was trying to actually stay away once I received this book. I really want to enjoy the first experience I have reading it, and I'm so excited. So that's my TBR. Let me know in the comments below if you are participating in Contemporaryathon. I'd love to read along with you and add more books to my TBR shelf, which I'm always looking to do, even though I have way too many books. I actually got some writing news today from my editor. It's so exciting because Wrapped Up for Christmas is going up for audio. I was given the name of a narrator. I have not yet listened to the samples. I was actually at a stoplight when the email came in, so I'm off to go listen to that now. I'm really excited that it's all in the works and it's so soon. The audiobook is actually coming out in December when the paperback book comes out, so it's going to be a little while, but I'll be so happy to have my characters voiced by a person who is not living in my head. So that's all the updates I have for you today. I don't know if I'll have anything the rest of the day, but I'll definitely check in with you tomorrow. Good morning, happy Friday. It's Friday, September 20th. And last night, actually, I was just brainstorming about my retreat and what schedule I wanted to have. I definitely want to have a schedule for this retreat. If you don't know, I'm going to an unworkshop at the Highlights Foundation in Pennsylvania. They have these really cool scenic little cottages and it's all in the woods and it should be super inspirational. So I do want to have a schedule. I don't get a lot of time to go away and write and do anything, so I really want to make sure I make the most of my time. So I made a schedule for me and my friend Katie. We are going together, and I was a little bit extra with, adding borders and things like that, but I'm really excited about the schedule, and I feel like I'm going to be productive. I am planning on plotting my YA thriller there, and I am preparing for that. So I will be doing preparations in the weeks to come for that, but I'm so excited. I love making schedules because I'm a super big nerd like that, but I'm glad to have everything ready and written in sort of stone. I mean, I left, some opportunities for exploring the campus, and if there are book signings, they always have a schedule there, and if there are workshops already going on there that's not related to the unworkshop, then usually I think they invite us. I'm really excited to meet other authors and writers who are there and illustrators as well. So I'm getting really, really excited for that. Last night I also worked on a bit of a script for my next week's video, which I'm going to be talking about my Q3 goals from the summer. I'm going to review that in my new method, which I'm really loving and I'm excited to jump into again this coming quarter. And then my goals for next quarter, for the end quarter of the year. So that was what I did this morning. Nothing really pressing. It was very just open to do whatever. Like I said, I'm still waiting on my edits for the second project that I'm working on for my ghostwriting and my brainstorming for the second book in my contract. I had a few ideas yesterday. I actually have not written anything down. I feel like once I start writing it down, I'm not going to be able to stop. So I'm still enjoying this little brainstorming session that I'm having, and it's all sort of coming together, and I'm excited. And I know this is really the feel that we've been talking about, me and my editor. I know it's something that, I feel like it's something that I think she'll like, and it's going to fit into that place that we want to put it. So I don't think I'm going to do any writing today. I'm thinking that I'm getting my revisions for my second project and my ghostwriting today. I do have a step-by-step process that they sort of outlined for all of their writers about how to approach revisions. So I printed that out this morning. I do like to follow it as best I can because I want to make sure that I'm doing everything to their specifications, which is sort of the point of, ghostwriting. You want to please your client and you want to do, what they want you to do. So even if I do receive my edits today, I don't think I'm going to work on it this weekend. I will probably read through the edit letter and then kind of sit on it until Monday. Monday, I'm really going to dig deep. All of next week is going to be dedicated to this because I do want to reserve a bit of time during my release week to actually engage with people, and I want to celebrate this release, and there's just a lot going on that week and I want to have the time for it. So next week I'm going to be hard at work on revisions, so I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope you have written all the words this week, and I will see you next week.